What's up, everybody? Welcome to Prattville, Alabama. This is the area that we moved to. This is our new community where we're going to be living. Prattville, Alabama. Nice rolling hills. New houses for the most part. It's just to the north of Montgomery, Alabama. I like to refer to it as a suburb of Montgomery, but the people that live here really don't like that title too much. But it's kind of, you know, right outside of Montgomery, Alabama. It's a great area. Very much nice houses. Every store you could think of, which is ate at an Applebee's right here. It's a really nice area. Just about everything is new out here. We're on Greystone Way and Jasmine. We got some afternoon rain clouds coming in. Mild weather, rolling hills, beautiful homes. Pretty much defines and describes this area. So far, I haven't had any trouble with the camera here in Alabama, and we've been to a few rougher looking areas, so looks like we're gonna be all right with the camera here. Look at that pink garbage can. That's interesting. Beautiful communities, beautiful homes. Can you see what these bigger homes are going for, baby? Just to have an idea. Very well kept yards. I love the designs. Even though they're newer homes, they're still giving it a neighborhood feel, so that 40 years from now this will actually be a neighborhood with normal characteristics, not some I'm going to swing around this roundabout just so you guys can see how big this house over here is. They're pretty massive. Find me something that's like massive. I just want to have an idea on what the top price range is in this area. Fairly affordable too. $469. $469. So these houses.
Got some in the hundreds, 200.
What about like these, like the size of these right here? These are like 4-bedroom, 2 baths. What's a 4-bedroom, 2 bath going for around here?
They got 4.4.
Oh, 4-bedroom, 4 bath. Wow.
Yeah.
Hey, look, that's a little kid's bike. I could probably sell that. And they throw out good stuff around here. And now that I have an acre, I actually have a place to store stuff now. I can literally just start hoarding stuff, like really, like on a massive level. Nice homes. Love the camper. Nice little cypress tree. Maple trees. Pine trees. Now that I got an acre, I mean, I can really, anything that I see, I can just take it home and eventually put it on Craigslist or something, and it's 10-20 bucks. In Naples, when I was in Florida, I had less than a quarter acre, so I couldn't really hoard stuff. But here in Alabama, you can just, you got an acre out in the woods, you can keep anything you want, and eventually somebody will buy it or trade it, or you could use it for something. I mean, my biggest concern with moving to Alabama was not being close to money, you know, because in Florida all my good income was coming out of neighborhoods like these. So being near neighborhoods like this, it's gonna be very advantageous. Oh, what are those fruits right there? Is that like an orange tree? I don't know. If anybody knows what that tree was, let me know. Again, we're not familiar with the trees and plants around here, so we got a lot to learn with animals, plants, all of that. It's all a learning process. I've seen a few fruit plants that are different, and that interests me a lot. I'm gonna let this car pass since we're kind of just creeping along slowly. But yeah, I'm really glad to be within the vicinity of stuff like this. because I'll really be able to make some money. These are the type of neighborhoods where I made most of my money. In Naples, neighborhoods about like this. So this is right about where I need to be, is near stuff like this. You know, I had this backwards concept of where I was going to end up, you know. Thought I was going to end up growing corn for a living or something, you know, but no, it's not like that. It's much more advanced. But yeah, Prattville. And Prattville actually has a historic town center. We're just, for the most part, we're out in the suburbs right now. But it does have a historic town center. It's starting to rain. Wow. Oh, that feels cold. Look how beautiful the gardening is on that one. But yeah, I mean, it's got like a little town center, and the town center is really neat because it's got like kind of like a river that flows through it. It's really nice, and people just hang out there and swim in the summer, and kayak and all that. It's you know, you have a lot of these towns in Alabama are gonna confuse you because you got the historic town center, and then around the town you got businesses and suburbs. So it's kind of you know, I might show you a video of a small town and it looks like a little dead town where nothing's going on, but you drive a few miles out of town and you have all these sprawling suburbs, which is the case of Prattville, where you got the historic town center and then you got all these suburbs that sprawl all the way along Interstate 65, which puts you in proximity to 20 minutes to Montgomery and a little bit over an hour to Birmingham. And Birmingham has some amazing suburbs as well, so we're gonna check those out soon. Look at the size of that house, man. I bet the cross space in the attic, you could probably use that as storage up there. The cross space in those attics has to be enormous. No, I didn't think the houses would be this nice in this neighborhood. And a lot of these houses have pools too. You can't see them because they're behind the houses, but a really good percentage of these houses have pools. Not as much as in Florida. In Florida, pools are almost a must for new communities. Not all have them, but see, even here, like, they'll build a development, but because land is cheaper here, you know, the houses get bigger a lot. So if you want to put a pool in later, you can. Where in Florida, a lot of the developments are so small that you know the size of the lots are so small. Like, look at this one, they put a concrete all the way to the back, you know, that you can't really pop a pool in later. But here, even if the house doesn't come with a pool, there's enough space where if you really wanted to put one in, you could. As far as labor goes, getting paid for work, I thought it would be cheaper to get stuff down here, but I was really mistaken. It's actually harder to find labor here than in Florida. And in Florida, there's always cheap labor around, but here, it just hasn't been the case. We've kind of, and, you know, and whatever I'm doing in Florida, I can almost always find somebody. You know, just drive to a poor neighborhood and find somebody to talk to people. Here, there really aren't that many places like that. You guys have been asking me to do some trailer parks, and I really would like to do some trailer parks. I just don't know where there are any. I'm gonna let these two cars pass us. I've been looking for trailer parks, and most of the trailer parks that I've seen have been gated. Ironically, though, so the private communities are not gated. Or like the nice subdivisions are not gated, but then the mobile home parks are, so I haven't been able to get any of them. So I'm still looking for that Alabama trailer park you guys are looking for. Once I see it, I'll get in there for sure. But so far, I haven't ran into it. I think they've knocked a lot of them down. You know, with housing being so affordable here. It seems like mobile homes are kind of a thing of the past. I mean, any place that's got really affordable housing, you're going to find, and if a place has really affordable housing, you know, all the crappy houses, you know, mobile home parks, that stuff disappears. where it sticks around is where prices are high, then people have to live anything. I like how wide these roads are. They made the roads really wide. It's got 3 lanes instead of 2, which is great for, you know, kids walking. Here's a big trash out right here. Is there any good stuff in there?
Not really. It's all big.
Oh, that's that yard sale. Are they getting rid of the stuff they don't want?
Oh, there's like fiberglass installation.
Yeah.
You probably don't want to mess with it.
I can't wait to start hoarding stuff here. You know, like just drive around these neighborhoods, find good stuff, take it home, pile it up on my yard, and watch the vines grow through it. You excited about that, Katie?
No, but I know Dad is.
So I was actually surprised this back here was this nice. I didn't expect it to be this nice. On Google Maps, it looked like just a bunch of new asphalt roofs. So you couldn't really tell. It didn't look that nice on Google Maps when you actually got in there. And again, Prattville has just about everything you need: massage, gas, auto parts. You got the Applebee's here. It's starting to rain. You know, once you get out to 14, which is East Main Street here, as you can see down that way, there's everything. AutoZone, Popeyes, Burger King, Bama Lanes, Badcock Furniture, Arby's, Burger King, O'Reilly Auto Parts. There's a Panda Express, furniture stores on the other side.
There's a
Fazoli's, I don't know what that is.
It's like pasta.
It's like a pasta place. There's a Zaxby's. There's a Brewster's. I don't know what that is.
Ice cream.
Ice cream. Okay, cool. All right, guys, we're getting rained on, so unless we're gonna use a. Let's try if I can clean this up for you guys, so you guys can get a better view. It's starting to rain on us. That always ruins a video. And once it starts to rain here in Alabama, we're gonna get these cold fronts, and we get some pretty heavy rains here. Actually, I think we get more rainfall here than in Florida. So. Captain D's. Show you guys all the businesses here. There's a lot of businesses. Audi's over there. Harbor Freight. So guys, what I want to show you guys one last thing, and this big truck is in the way, but there's something really nice about Prattville is, I'm going to zoom in a little bit here. Once we get past this pickup truck, it's kind of blocking the view, But up ahead from Prattville, it's like kind of up on a hill when you get to the interstate. And on the other side of the hill, you can just see a beautiful mountain range. And then when you get on 65 heading southbound, it's like on a hill, so you can see the skyline of Montgomery, which ain't much, but you can see it. New hotels on this side here. We stayed here for a few nights, but can you throw that away for me? Thank you, sir.
Ew. He just handed me his gum.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah, that's right. So you know, another thing you'll notice here in Alabama is that car right there has no tags. You'll see a lot of cars with no tags here. I don't know if it's because of the situation right now, or because they belong to dealerships or what dealerships, but I hope this truck is gonna ruin. I'm pretty sure this truck's gonna ruin it for us. But you can see a really nice view past here. So you got banks, restaurants, everything. And like I said, we stayed at these hotels, but there's like 6 hotels back there, but they were so expensive that we kind of like left and found a hotel in Auburn. It's about an hour drive. But see up ahead, you have this beautiful mountain range view. And so once you're like in the center of town, which is right now, center of town as far as the businesses, not so much the historic center, but this is where all the businesses are. I see a Bass Pro Shop here, and usually they don't put up a Bass Pro Shop just anywhere. A Bass Pro Shop is one of those businesses that they only put them in like the really.
TJ Maxx.
Yeah, I saw a Panera, which is past the Panera.
Olive Garden.
Yep. Outback, there's an Outback, which is past an Outback.
Logan's Roadhouse, and I think there's also a Texas Roadhouse in town.
Yeah.
Two things. If the town has money moving, they're gonna put them in.
Yeah, for sure. So
they're not here for no reason.
Yeah, so there's stuff here that you would only expect in rich areas. So.
And stuff that we don't have in Florida. Look at that cookout.
Yeah, Jack's. We don't have that, do we? I've never seen that.
No, we don't.
At least in our part of Florida.
Yeah.
But anyways, I just want to show you guys. I hope I can get on the highway before the video ends. The video ends at 17:41. So here we go. You guys ready to see this? We'll have just enough time to see it. You can make out the mountain ranges in Wetumpka heading that way. And then the most beautiful thing is this: when you turn onto, you can see Montgomery in the distance. You see it way over there? You can kind of see it. You guys see Montgomery? That straight ahead is Montgomery. You can see the skyline of Montgomery when you get on the highway.